God damn it.
Hey everyone, I'm Omer,
I'm Trevor.
and this is
Utty.
Graps.
Graps.
I do like what we're doing here. I got the red background and like the pink
Yeah,
shirt. You
with the
got
Pink
the
Panther going
and
on,
you out here like meshing in with the background today,
Hey, I
Trevor.
can definitely blend in, camouflage, and sneak attack.
Like you're like a what was a chameleon. You're a chameleon.
Yes, yes. And you know what's really funny? That's one of my favorite reptiles, and I don't own one.
Well, you know who did own one? You know who did own a chameleon?
Who?
God, oh God, what's his name? The fat dude from Spider-Man.
Oh,
Oh my God, damn it, Smite.
Kingpin.
Kingpin. Yes, I
Yeah.
am the Kingpin. Damn it, Smite. You ate all of the turkey. Now I must eat.
I
Now
mean,
I
there
must
was
eat
a character on Spider-Man named Chameleon, and he was actually kind of cool.
Hell yeah. You know what I loved about the old like the old animated series like shows that they used to come on like Spider-Man, Batman. The backstory and the depth of those characters, like to be in an animated universe, was insane.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it was one of those things that was funny because those cartoons were actually made for kids. You know what I mean? Like, and they were. But we really look at it, they weren't really made for kids. My dog is whining. Hold on, let me let him out.
Oh, poor
Come here, buddy.
Dobby. Dobby.
You want to say hi to everybody first before you leave?
Trevor, give Dobby sock. Dobby free. Aw, hey Dobby. Oh,
He's
little
hungry.
man's just trying to leave. He's trying to go. Yo said,
No, lick me.
I am free.
Go get some food, buddy. Go get food.
Oh man,
But,
shout out to Dobby.
but yeah, man. Like, I mean, yeah. But no, those cartoons did a lot, and people don't really talk. Even with some of the well, with some of the wrestling things they did back in the day. Like, I mean, they didn't do a whole lot of wrestling cartoons. Like, a lot of them were terrible. But like with the like the Scooby Doo ones with John Cena and stuff like that, like and that was still terrible.
Hey man, my favorite part of the Scooby Doo, like the WWE Scooby Doo movie, was like the villain in that movie. Spoiler alert, was like the dad. The dad of like this one dude, and he just goes, "Hey son, let me tell you something. You know what the key to the future is? Computers. You gotta study those computers, son." And I just go, bro, it's like 2014. No shit, you gotta study computers.
Well, hey, hold on one second.
We are
bro.
gonna take it to the other Trev cam. Bam.
Anyway, hi.
You
got it.
But yeah, no, those animated series, Trevor, they used to here. I'm not gonna make you feel all alone here, so we're gonna go to my bam. We are.
That's the new one.
Hi, sure, I'm Jack Perry. I'm taking over the show. Jack Perry taking over the show. We're live and the
We're
elite.
live here and
I'm
everything.
the elite. We are out. I beat Tony Khan up. I'm Jack Perry. That's what I do. I think.
Jungle Boy.
I think are we clear?
Yep. Good. Sorry about that.
No worry. We just had to make sure Trevor got a bite in. Anyway, guys, we have so much to talk about today. We got WWE Backlash. We got nonsense otherwise that we're also going to go ahead and get into. And yeah. First things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. I know you will. Shout out to J. Cole, the smartest man in all of hip-hop today. Or these days. My man said he released a diss, Trevor, and then he thought about it, and he was like, wait, Kendrick?
This ain't even about me. Like, what?
I was like, no, when Jay got involved, I was like, Jermaine, come on now, Jermaine. You don't want this smoke. You know
that was a warning shot. That wasn't about you, bro. He ain't saying nothing about you.
You didn't say nothing about you, bro. And you know what? J. Cole did the right thing. He said, I'm out.
I'm out this piece.
And then Drake proceeded to get basically, lyrically, verbally assaulted by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Dude, like two and like within a day. It
Bro.
was awful. Yo.
Bro. I mean, and it was like two different vibes, right? Like, because he released Meet the Grams like an hour after Drake drops this track called Family Matters. And he just proceeds to be like, to go after, or not go after, to talk to Drake's entire family and start the narrative that Drake has an 11-year-old daughter that he doesn't take care of. And for those of y'all who are like, I mean, Kendrick's a liar. Why would he lie? I'm like, bro, have you ever, I mean, obviously, the kids these days don't know nothing about rap beef, Trevor. It's all about the narrative. That shit doesn't
It's all about the narrative and it's all about research. Like, I mean, especially back in the day, like what made like songs like No Vaseline by like Ice Cube, like just absolutely disrespectful was facts. Like, of course, one-liners and making stuff up is always cool, right? But like, if you know what's going on, oh, that's the worst one.
My favorite scene in that NWA movie is just like Eazy-E, MC Ren's dumbass, like just sitting around the couch listening to Ice Cube, like literally like just like get on him. And you just see MC Ren just go the entire time. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Is there a more useless member of NWA? Who the hell is MC Ren? I had someone ask me that the other day. I was like, and I couldn't explain to him. I was like, I mean, he was in NWA, bro. Like, he fell off after that. He didn't do nothing.
It was another dude with like MC Red, right? Wasn't it like a DJ Red or somebody? Like
it was somebody. MC Ren, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, and Easy, Mother Lovin' E.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty useless,
bro. Compared to like everyone else, it's just like legends of the industry, and then MC Ren.
Like when you talk about rap groups, like when you think about useless, you think about MC Ren, and also you think about Bizarre from D12.
Hey, yo! You better be careful before Eminem drops a diss about you. You
no, Bizarre is gonna drop a diss about me.
You can't be talking about Eminem. That's his boy. That's his voice. But yeah, I mean, like obviously Kendrick won.
Duh. Like, duh. Like the fact that people think that Drake is a good battle rapper upsets me.
He's barely a rapper. I'll say it. You know what? I'll say it. Drake, Aubrey is barely a freaking rapper.
You leave light skinned Jesus alone.
I mean, if you ask Kendrick, I'm not.
He is awful. Like, oof. I mean, I'm not. Well, I won't sit here and say he's technically awful. Like, he's fallen off from when he first came out, of course. But like when the whole Meek Mill thing, that was a song, and Meek just was. He choked up the whole was it Common don't battle rap. That's Common. Like he said one line and your career was in danger. Like come on. Anyway.
Man,
rest of the time.
Shout out to Kendrick, but it's time to talk about wrestling, Trevor. We had a show this weekend.
Was it a show?
It was a show, allegedly. We had WWE Backlash at noon Eastern. Nice time for a wrestling show.
Yeah, when you don't want to wake up.
You don't want to wake up. You got like you eating, but like I had a friend who was like who was eating French toast. He's like. Yeah, I'm watching les Backlash français. J'ai regardé en pay-per-view. But obviously, Backlash France was live from Lyon, France. It was a historic pay-per-view for one reason and one reason alone, Trevor. It made a whole lot of money.
Oh, it made a ton of money. Ton of money.
The
Which is
largest
always what you want,
the largest arena gate in WWE history for
Exactly.
Backlash. Like that, they made more money off of that show than they made off of arenas that or shows that took place in arenas for WrestleMania.
Absolutely. Like it was one of those things where like you could see the crowd was into it. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun, like fun to watch. But the matches weren't all that great.
Well, let's get right into the matches because there's one match that we definitely need to talk about because it had a debut. Let's get right into it, guys, and talk.
And that
about,
might have been one of the better matches of the night, honestly.
I mean, it was the best match of the night. Ooh, but let's talk about it, Trevor. A tag team street fight as announced by General Manager Nick Aldis at the beginning of the show. Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga take it on Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. And Randy Orton, Trevor, heard street fight, and he just started throwing people up, throwing people.
It was
tables.
so funny. As soon as he heard,
I mean, there were some crazy bumps. Obviously, bumps through tables. The crowd was really into it. I mean, this crowd was historic. Like, this was one of the best crowds amazing, in wrestling history.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I think that's a fair assessment. Honestly, like this crowd was one of the best crowds I've seen in just like you said, just wrestling history. Like indies, like pro events, like in general, like WrestleMania, big whatever. This is one of the best crowds I've ever seen.
They were singing along to Randy Orton's entire song. They weren't doing like the, in America, Trevor, we're pretty lazy over here. We got
absolutely.
We get the what is it, the cornstarch, or what is the glucose, all that. We get lazy, We're like,
well, I like your mug there. Not to change something, I like your mug there.
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Godzilla. Anyway. But yeah, no. So, I mean, American crowds, man, we like tire out.
No, we do. We start something and then like fizzle out, kind of, sort of.
This is awesome.
No one's gonna. Okay.
And then you got the one guy in the crowd. Grab his anyway. We got Liam in the chat saying, I have voices in my hand.
Liam. CC.
Did you say Liam's name like that?
Liam.
Liam.
I have a actual another friend named Liam that I've known for a while, and I yell his name like that too.
Hello, Liam. Good to all right, so obviously this tag team match happened. It was a fantastic match in my opinion. Kevin Owens did an insane spot where he threw Tama Tonga through a set of chairs. Tama Tonga's back got absolutely wrecked in that spot. And as the referee goes to count the three, as it looked like Kevin Owens was about to pick up the victory, Trevor, my guy, we got a massive surprise because the one, the only former tag team partner of Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, made his WWE debut, and he only botched a little bit this time.
Just a little. And it was funny because they threw us a curveball because we thought we were going to get Joe. We thought we were going to get the other brother of the
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
Not to be confused, Trevor, not to be confused with Justin Fatu, who I met at WrestleMania.
Of course. Yeah, Justin Fatu. He's in the... I still think that's great. I'm sorry, Liam. I'm having a decent day, so I thought I'd say hi to you.
How dare you say hello? How dare you say hello? Can we just do the whole show in that voice?
I don't think I can.
Hello. bro, Clash at the Castle is more expensive, man. Tomorrow is just finally realized. Now I sound like Andre the Giant.
You sound like a Muppet version of Andre the
Oh,
Giant.
I go like, bro, Clash at the Castle tickets are expensive. Tomorrow is the final. Now I just sound like
Sound like something.
I sound like Bane from Batman. You Batman. Like, you met us. Now you shall meet our plan. All right, Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu was supposed to debut Trevor. I'm sorry. And then we got, of course, Tom. I'm sorry, you got a little something right there, Mal.
I know, I got it.
You got a little something right there.
Oh, man.
All right.
It's a fun thing.
Resetting. All right. Trevor, we're supposed to get, everyone thought we were going to get Jacob Fatu. We ended up getting Tonga Loa, former New Japan talent. No one knew his contract was up because last we saw Tonga Loa, he was having how far does New Japan fall? They were having like a food eating contest in the middle of the ring.
That was a little cringy.
Well, I guess, I mean, we have a new member of the bloodline, I guess. Tongans count. Tongans count.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Even though they're not Samoan, Tongans
they're Tongans,
count.
but it works. I mean, the whole thing is very interesting to me. It's super interesting to me how they're going. Like, I literally thought, okay, Tonga, cool, all right. Then Jacob Fatu. That's what I was thinking how it was going to go. But now we have 2 Tongans and no Fatus, and only 1 Fatu. So it's interesting here.
Well, there's room for plenty more. I think they could easily. Well, I don't know how easy it is, but they could fit Jacob Fatu in there.
True. I mean, it's interesting how they're going about it, and honestly, a lot of people are going to disagree with this, but I think that's the most interesting thing about wrestling, about WWE right now. And taking nothing away from Cody Rhodes, I just don't think they planned Cody Rhodes' title reign out very well. Because don't get me wrong, the match between him and AJ Styles is okay, but like other than that, it's kind of a love fest so far.
Yeah, I guess, like, I mean, we can talk about Cody if you want. I mean, Cody Rhodes defended the WWE Championship against AJ Styles in a feud that many people were, I think it's fair to say, whether or not you liked the match, right? It's fair to say that the feud itself and the build up to this match kind of left people wanting a little bit.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I gotta say, like, I don't really think it was Cody's fault. I don't think this was Cody's fault at all, actually. Like, and I don't think you could really blame AJ either, honestly. I think it was more of the build. The build, like, oh, we're looking for a number 1 contender. Next week is AJ Styles. They didn't really have time to build, I mean, they know each other, but they didn't really have time to build this feud.
Yeah, I mean, it is like it's the conundrum of, like, the big WrestleMania win is the follow-up is never going to be as good.
Of course.
But I feel like they could have done something more. I mean, like, these are 2 people who, in different ways helped change the industry. These are 2 people who, outside of WWE, did so much. These are, like, 2 members of the Bullet Club, and they barely ever alluded to it.
They're pioneers for what they've done. Like, I mean? They're revolutionaries, if you will, for what they've done in the indie circuit. Like, if you go to indies, like, believe it or not, I mean, I know you understand it, but like, Cody's name is synonymous with, like, doing a lot of interesting things. The Cody that we're getting in mainstream is not the Cody that we thought we were going to get.
I really want. Oh my God, I really want, like, I was trying to explain to one of my friends, like, because they were like, I mean, what was so cool about Cody on the Indies? I was like, bro, it was so cool. Cody on the Indies was so cool that he helped start a new wrestling company that actually was competitive with
Right.
WWE. Think about that. Like,
Cody didn't really worry about, like, I mean, he in certain lines he never really crossed, of course, but he didn't really worry about what he said. He just spoke, and what came out was fire. Like his whole personality was totally different. Because I think he tried to go a new route. He tried to do the whole, heel type Cody, and like a lot of people, I guess, didn't deal with it, didn't like it. I don't know why. He's such a face that it's hindering him now.
well, the thing is, like, what made him so good as in Bullet Club, like, he was such a prick, like that's
Yeah,
really what it was. He was just really good at playing that character. And like here, like, and I think like that's part of it. That's part of like what people got tired with in AEW too. Like as far as his character goes, right? It was like, man, like, all right, Cody, how many times are you gonna come out here and like solve racism and like
right,
and like
right.
be like, I am Cody Rhodes and I am the master of my own destiny, and regardless of who stands in my way, I shall persevere because I am Cody Rhodes, the son of Dusty, the brother of Dustin, the eater of war. Anyway, but like it's just like every promo is like that. It's like, you stand before me and I am like
the undesirable has become the undeniable.
You know what?
And he said it like 7,000 times,
bro.
And like it, and also was not another part of this that's not his fault is that everyone that comes out and does a promo against him mention his dad. We know, we get it. Can you come up with something else, please?
I will have you know that I am carrying on my father's legacy. I am the son of a son of a son of a plumber, and I have the ability to be the best every single day because I am the WWE champion. And what this belt represents to me is representative of the industry that I changed back in 2019. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, too sweet. Whoa!
Did you notice when he first came in, he wasn't trying to mention his dad at all, but everyone else did.
Well, that was the thing. I mean, like he had that, like that was a bit of a rule in AEW, like like not mentioning Dusty in feuds, and like he had said early on, he's like he didn't want to do that in WWE, but like I mean things change. I get it, right? I get it. Things change, right? The lead up to the Roman match, I thought it made sense, because it's like you were trying to build up this like biggest match ever, this big crowning achievement. That made sense to me. Now him doing it with like every other person he's faced. Like I'm just like, hey, now, come on, Cody, what are we doing? Like, what is it? CM Punk being like, yeah, your dad would be so disappointed in you, boy. Like,
so I guess my question to you, and I meant to ask you this before, how long does Cody hold the belt?
You want my prediction?
Yeah, you're honest,
or
honest
I mean, okay. Do you want my prediction or what I want to happen? Because those are two different things.
Let's do both. Let's do both because I think it's interesting.
My prediction is that Cody will hold it until like probably Royal Rumble next year. Okay. I think they want to ride this out a little bit. What I would,
and the thing is, I don't think it's ruined. I think they can fix it. You know what I mean?
No. I mean, like, look, I think people are overreacting. Like, we are 1 month away from Cody winning. Like, it has not been that long. It's post WrestleMania. There's always a bit of a lull. It happens. If we get to like SummerSlam and we're still feeling the same way we are right now, then it's a problem. Then we can talk about it, I think. Like, as far as, like, I mean, it needs to be better. We all agree on that. Because they're not giving him the material right now to make it work.
No, they're not. They're giving him absolutely bupkis, and he's struggling. He's struggling in the water right now. What
about you? What do you think is going to happen?
I hate to say it, but I kind of think they're going to snub him. Honestly, I don't think he makes that out of the year with the title.
Well, see, that's interesting because like I think that's what should happen. Okay, my what I want to happen is I want Cody Rhodes to lose the belt at SummerSlam to Seth Rollins.
Okay.
And like I think it should be like Rollins. The buildup should be like these two like not best friends, whatever. Like these two, allies, like who've helped each other. Like Cody owes Rollins, a rematch or whatever because he helped him at Mania. There's a lot of history there. And they go in there being like, may the best man win. And then Seth Rollins, cheeky SOB, cheats to win. And he comes out like, I'm the WWE champion.
But you know what I'm thinking is gonna happen? Like, and I think Cody's gonna have to do it for it to even make sense. I think they're gonna turn him heel at some point.
I don't see that.
But I think it makes sense though. Like, maybe not right away, but I think eventually it makes sense. Because let's just be honest, there can only be one John Cena.
Even then, it got to a point where they should have turned him heel.
Oh yeah, of course. I totally believe
no,
that.
I know you agree. I'm just like,
could you see John Cena heel though? He was such a bad heel.
I have so much confidence in John Cena in being a heel.
Did you like his first run as the
I personally, okay, not his first, okay, freaking the tidy whitey John Cena.
Oh no, that was terrible. Ruthless aggression. No, that was
like
awful.
That one with the frosted tips, like the hair. I'm spiky hair. Like he's literally this. I didn't like that one. He had the crown. Remember, he had the crown. Okay,
he sure did. Yeah, he did. That was so bad.
But no, I think like Cena in like 2013, right? He said that the plan was for him to go heel and then it got kiboshed. I think
right. I do remember that. Yeah.
Had they done it then, I think Cena was in a place where he had been doing it for so long that he knew. Here's the thing: there is no one who can turn a crowd better than John Cena.
That is true. That is definitely true.
Like
definitely true.
They are booing the hell out of him. He's gonna leave that ring, making sure that everyone is reacting.
One of the best. He's one of the best. Like, and that's putting him over Shawn Michaels. That's putting him over the racist. I mean Hulk Hogan. That's putting him over.
Brother, I turned him, brother. me and the disciple, dude.
But no, like all jokes aside, but yeah, he definitely did that better than a lot of people.
Liam says heel John Cena would have been amazing, like in 2012 or 2013.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there was gear made. It was everything was ready to go, and then Vince was like.
But one thing that Liam said, and I agree with him, and that's I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Did you see he did like a concert on Impact? I saw this clip online. He did a concert on Impact.
Have you seen this video?
Which one?
The Joe Hendry video.
Oh yeah. I've listened to the song. I've listened to I watched the music video. Him in the mountains, like I believe in myself now. So he did like a it was like a concert, like an in-ring concert, and he's currently in a feud with with Top Dollar. With good old Top Dollar.
Which is
no, I mean, like, look, I think Top Dollar is a good character. He's not he's what he is as a wrestler, but he's a good character. He's an entertaining character.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a great character. I just, like you said, whatever he is as a wrestler is whatever he is. I remember seeing this cat at a couple bars in Maryland when he was going to Maryland, actually.
Yeah. So he's currently in a feud with Top Dollar, and he's funny. So he did like a rendition of the song Higher, where he was like talking about Top Dollar getting fired. Hold up, wait, I gotta. Oh, Trevor, we have to listen to it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I guess you have to see it.
we have to listen to it because it's
Joe Hendry is actually really good in the ring. I've never seen him live, unfortunately, but he actually really is good in the ring. I was watching him some of his matches recently.
Yeah, he's been around. He was one of the first stars in What Culture's old promotion, WCPW.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
like really got like big. I know, yeah, I know the song. I can't do it justice. Like Joe Henry is the only one who can do it justice. Can you hear it? Or can you hear it, Trevor?
I'm sorry, I constantly make fun of you, but there's just so much material lurking in your past. Like this photo where you and Rich both celebrate. But someone please can you tell me why your hand is on his ass? Cause on the top rope you'll land on your head if you don't get sent home. We'll all be in hospital beds. Can you please get fired? Can we kick you out the door? Can you please get fired? Cause it's happened twice before.
I believe in Joe Henry.
Yes. So Liam, is he from where you're from?
Are very similar. If you hear how I said you sound very similar. Yes, because I totally heard you speak before. Leo.
That's great.
That's cool, though.
But like, I love how a lot of the wrestlers from like the UK, Europe, and everything do that same similar stick. Like, Guerrero when he comes out to,
Life is
like
a mystery, and you call my name. I want feel like home.
I don't know where this show's gone, actually.
Wow, we barely had an agenda. Like we're just,
and we're having fun. So
Michael Friday night SmackDown, the boys from North Kakalaki. But that was my favorite thing. Like, I'm not a big fan of JBL. The funniest thing that man ever did outside of fighting Godzilla in Japan was every time Matt or Jeff Hardy would come out on TV, he would just be like, it's the boss from North Kakalaki.
So my grandmother used to say North Kakalaki or North Kakalak.
What does that even mean? Is that like a real thing in the South?
So some people will say it. I've heard people from North Carolina refer to it as North Kakalaki. I think that's more of a northerner thing because northerners suck sometimes.
Hey, now look. I may not have been there, but we won the war. All right. All right. The North won the war. That's all I'm gonna say.
But no, that is a thing. Like was it Alabama sound? Alabama found. They call it Alabama. Some people call it Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama.
Alabama there, you know what I'm talking about?
Sweet home Alabama.
I don't give a piss if it ain't about the tide now.
What was the Eminem version of that? I live at home in a trailer. What the hell am I gonna do? Yeah, cause I live at home in a trailer. Mama coming home to you.
Home to you.
Yeah, my name is Jimmy. His name is Greg Buell. Him and you. We went to the same school. On the stage, I dropped. Not gonna say that, but look at this car. Thanks a lot, Mom.
Oh man!
Shout out to 8 Mile. That was a good ass movie.
It was a great movie. Great movie.
Well, did you know that Drake, that movie was based off of Drake and Kendrick? Yo said,
good night, everybody.
Yo said, hey, stop screaming, Lotto, I don't fit you.
And we have one viewer left.
It's the most important viewer left. I've seen Joe many times in the ring and the meet and greets. He's great. No, he is notoriously one of the nicer people there is.
Yeah. Guerrero's up there too. Guerrero's a really nice guy.
I also have a new number one favorite wrestler, and their name is Tiffany Stratton. That's a good question, Trevor. Who's your favorite wrestler right now?
It's a great question because I was asked this recently. Uh, let's see. Honestly, I'm really digging Will Ospreay, man. I've always really liked him, but I'm really getting like paying attention to more matches for Will Ospreay. Of course, I have never been quiet about this LA Knight. Um, as far as the women go, um, Bianca Belair, Bailey. I'm still a big fan of Tony Storm and Monet.
Can we? I'm sorry, but like Tony Storm is just on a different level when it comes to
She
this.
really is right now, dude. It's crazy. And to be honest, also, I really am digging Joe Hendry. This is God's honest truth. I really am digging Joe Henry. I'm watching, like I said, I've been watching some of his matches, like before Impact and everything. He's really good in the ring, so good.
I believe.
But I believe in Joe Hendry.
I
But no, like
believe in Joe
Tony
Henry.
Storm is ridiculous right now, though. To get back to your point, Tony Storm is absolutely amazing right now.
I would say like for me, it's like Tony's up there too.
We know about Brian Danielson.
Look,
We
look,
know.
look, like that's the goat though. Like we
I mean,
keep
yeah,
the goat. It's like come on, we can't talk about who the best rapper right now is. You can't. Kendrick is like Kendrick's in a different category. All right, like but for me, right, I think right now like my favorite is probably I mean I'd agree with you on Osprey. I think like when he's there, it's must see, but. Okay, here's the thing. Recently, I went back and I watched all the Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada matches.
Right.
And I got to be honest with you. You remember how I said that like I had to really rethink my favorite match after that. I'm not gonna lie. I had to rethink my favorite match. Because I'm gonna make the argument that there has never been a more perfect match than Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega at Dominion 2018, and that was the one that got like 7 stars, the one that everyone like when they talk about like what's the best match of all time or what's the best Kenny versus Okada match, it's that one. It was 2 out of 3 falls. Like there's got to be a winner, no time limit. It was like that was. I don't think there's ever been a match that's been presented as good as that match. And I'm saying that like.
And they market that match very well too. The marketing for that match was very good. Just the build up for that match was like stupendous. Everything for that match was pretty much stellar.
The funniest thing too about that match was Don Callis and Kevin Kelly were on commentary, and Don Callis the entire time is like just like, yeah, Kenny Omega got a pro wrestling, like doing his stick, right? But it was like he was very insightful, like too. He was like building up the story as it was going, like, and that's the thing Don Callis doesn't get a lot of credit for, and it's something that's missing still, even in AEW. I think it's like. Those heel commentators that like help build up the story. Like for example, like throughout the match, right? Kenny Omega was like getting too cocky, and every time he would do it, like Don Callis would be like, "Oh, Kenny Omega's taking his eye off the ball. He's a god of pro wrestling. He's got to stop doing that." Like like.
Yeah,
it's just everything. It's like you're the god pro wrestling, Kenny Omega. You gotta stop.
I mean, Don Callis does a great job of selling whoever he's like managing at the time. Like he really does. Like, but no, like I mean that was a great match. Like when I saw that you posted best match of all time. What's your opinion? And of course, one of the matches that comes to mind. If you go back for me is of course Bret Hart and Owen Hart. That's one. Bret versus British Bulldog is another one. Like I mean, if you're talking about great matches, unfortunately, as much as I don't really like Brett that much, he has some good ones. He has some bangers.
Look at you, the
He
Shawn
definitely has.
Michaels fan, marking out the Bret Hart.
I don't like Brett because Brett is a human being. But
What you mean?
and,
Oh, come on. No, we got to talk about this.
well,
What you
he
hate
actually
about
is a
Bret
nice.
Hart,
I mean,
bro?
he actually is a nice guy. But
The man who...
one thing that you're not gonna like too much is I saw the top 50 best wrestlers of all time, and Brett was over your boy Brian
Well,
Nason.
I mean, obviously, like, whoever put that list together is a fucking jabroni.
I meant to show it to you just because I was like, wait a minute, I don't agree with this list, but I need to show it to him.
You're always better off showing me stuff on the show because my reaction's always going to be like 10 times better than over.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is.
But yeah, no, like,
I mean,
okay,
it's,
what is
of
it?
course.
Now I'm curious. What list was this?
I forget what the list was. Oh, who posted the list? But it was
wrestlers.
top wrestlers of all time, and Brett was number one, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
But like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, all jokes aside, like, Brett was just never one of my favorite wrestlers. It's not that I don't like him. I appreciate the matches he's been in. He just wasn't one of my favorite wrestlers. I was always an Owen fan over Brett.
Oh, it was Bleacher Report that did this.
Yep.
These lies. Number 50. Well,
wanted to be no.
It's the big slow, as The Rock would say. I mean, like, look, seriously, like, I don't have. Okay, so their number one is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of hard to say. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, Bret is not a bad wrestler. Not especially if you're talking about technical wrestlers. Yes. And Shawn Michaels is number 8, if I'm not mistaken. But
Kurt Angle at number 11.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Roman Reigns at 13. I am not seeing Andre the Giant at 14. Trevor.
You get what I'm saying to you? It's just like
the disrespect. Okay, that's how you know. This is like who? No, I need to know who I'm cutting up right now. Eric. Not gonna put their name out there like that. I'm sure you're great at what you do. This is how you know it's a WWE mark who put
he's
this
a mark.
list.
He's an absolute mark because,
Jesus.
like, to me, here's the thing, like, okay, Bret is great. Bret is awesome. Bret deserves to be in the top 10. But you're gonna sit there and tell me he's old, like his prime is gone. Like, you're gonna sit there and tell me he was better than Owen? No. Owen was the better of those two.
You could make an argument for Owen being a better technical wrestler, but I do think, like, look, the fact of the matter is that Bret Hart won the WWE Championship multiple
Absolutely.
times. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like he was a world champion. He was presented as a world championship level guy.
Yeah. He was a household name. Owen Hart was not that, popular in that era. I mean, he was more popular in New Japan, actually, in Canada.
Man won me over. I'll kick your leg out of your leg. I love Owen Hart. But that list, I'm like, it. Like, look, I mean, that's a WWE list. Like that.
That's not a wrestler list.
It is
WWE. That's a WWE list.
WWE superstars of all time. I mean, if it's superstars, then Stone Cold or The Rock needs to be number one on that list.
Absolutely.
And
because if you're just talking about pure superstars and taking technical ability or wrestling ability out of it, Stone Cold. I mean, and before I say that, not saying that Stone Cold or The Rock couldn't wrestle, because we know that's not true. But if you're taking technical prowess out of it, Stone Cold and The Rock should be definitely up there, because if you're talking about superstars, they were high up there. Shit, I mean, even Triple H at one time was a top-rated superstar.
Bryan Danielson at 20.
He's a what?
20.
Whitey?
20. Bryan Danielson at 20, sir.
Is he 20?
Oh, well, luckily we don't have to order AEW pay-per-views on Bleacher Report anymore. So they're not going to get any more of anyone's money. We have oh my god, we have so much else on this card to talk about. I mean, real quick, we'll just go through this. We had Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Trevor,
how did you feel about that? Honestly, I have mixed emotions about it.
I think it's going to be even. I think this is great. I love the fact that they put these two together, and it's going to make it even better when Bianca turns heel.
I hope that's the way it goes, but I don't think that's the way it's going to go.
Jade,
I think it's going to be Jade. I mean, Jade's used to it. That's just Jade's shtick. You know what I mean? I think Bianca Belair is a lot like John Cena. I don't think she will turn heel. I don't think she will.
I want heel Bianca. Give me heel Bianca. Let's go. I want the best wrestlers doing the best work. You got Ryan asking Trevor, what are your thoughts on Bo Dallas coming back and putting the Wyatt family back together with Eric Rowe and Braun Strowman joining them? Should Braun Breaker join the family?
That's a very interesting add-on, actually. Very interesting add-on. I would love something like that, but I don't know if Braun could go there, though. I don't know if he... Because you have to be a little... to be in that family, and I don't know if he can go that sadistic, but if anybody has not seen any of Bo Dallas's recent promos and things of him talking... Oh my God! It's eerie. He sounds like Bray. He literally sounds like Bray. It's so eerie, and I love the concept. I think it's awesome. I heard they re-signed Eric Redbeard. He's coming back. I know Braun Strowman is back. Honestly, it's just. And I heard Nikki Cross might be one of them that come and help too.
Maybe. I know they are planning on having Joe Gacy, former NXT guy,
I definitely like that.
Be in there because he was the guy who played or he was in the Huskus the Pig costume when Bray returned.
He was, yep.
At Extreme Rules a few years ago. Man,
I think it's a great idea, and honestly, I think no one has really touched the surface of Bo Dallas' talent. He really is a talented wrestler. I mean, and he has the chops on the mic. Even if you didn't like the believe, he actually literally could. He could talk. So, I mean, honestly, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a great idea for Bray Wyatt's legacy, and a great idea to bring Bo Dallas back.
People forget Bo was very young during the early days of NXT. When NXT first went on the WWE network, in fact, he was the champion. He was the first champion that was really presented on NXT TV.
Sure was.
Obviously, Rollins was the first champion, but that wasn't on TV. People didn't publicly see it until years later. But I mean, there was always something to him, and you could tell they had plans or they had potential for him, but the plans just never fell into place. And that's why, when he came in, he ended up just kind of fizzling out. He had a good run being the B+ players or whatever. What was it? The new job, the new job squad. It was
jobbers.
Yeah. But I do think there's a lot of hype around Bo Dallas right now, and for good reason. I think they're going to do their best to kind of carry on the spirit of Bray Wyatt and kind of his essence in wrestling, and that's a good thing. But also I think it's going to be good for Bo to have something meaningful and creative to really help him, finally break through as hopefully a major superstar in WWE.
Absolutely, but I think this is his best chance at it, and honestly, if they, and knowing Triple H, if he actually cares even a smidgen, and I think he does, that this is going to be great for Bo and great for them.
I am the game and I'm gonna play it. I'm the playing in the game.
So let's get back to this match.
God, we just card. It's 5 matches. We can't even like stay focused for long enough. We had Damian Priest. Sorry. Last thing I do want to say about the Jade Cargill thing, bro. In the press conference, man. Look, people can say what they want about Jade. I think for what she wanted to do, Jade Cargill made the right decision going to WWE.
Absolutely.
It's just true.
I don't think they were going to push her as much as she needed to be pushed in AEW.
It's just like, and I mean, like she's talked about it. She wants to break through into like, acting and like those opportunities, and that's more prevalent and more available in WWE. And that's not it's not a knock on AEW at all.
No, it's not. It's just WWE has been an established brand for years. Like, it's just the more eyes are going to be on the performers to do more things. I mean, look at The Rock, John Cena. I mean, even Shawn Michaels has been in a few movies. Like, Triple H has been in a few movies. Kevin Nash was Shredder in Ninja Turtles 2.
Oh my gosh, Shawn Michaels in the Marine 8.
Oh God.
they killed the Marine.
He was in some religious movie not like a couple years back.
God, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, man. Yeah, I super kicked Satan. Sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox. Oh man! Shout out to Kendrick.
Make this for the Lord, kick.
I could totally see Shawn Michaels saying something like that. Sweet chin music, but I don't pass the ox.
Lord, what have you become?
My sweetest friend. Oh man, now we gotta do the 9 Inch Nails. Everyone I know.
Yeah.
We got Bayley versus Naomi. Bayley versus Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. 3-way match for the WWE Women's World Championship. I mean, Bayley retained, as is tradition, as was expected. And
right.
I got permanent marker on the mic.
What is
okay, Bayley won. Trevor, what do you think of this? Was this the right decision? Should they have pushed Tiffany Stratton to the top?
I like how they're putting her in more and more like championship opportunities, because that's another thing I'm agree with Liam on. She is a rising star. People love seeing her. Like, people love seeing her on TV. I believe right now,
and
that's kind of why I think WWE needs like a intercontinental title for a woman, or like a subtitle for women.
They need the WWE Global Federation Championship.
Well, something like that. I mean, they got a bunch of titles now. Why not give more to the women's division? Like, I mean, it's because, like, at this point, you can only push what, 6? Well, no, if you're talking about just the main show, it's what? Yeah, 6. Because, like, it's the World Heavyweight Champion, the champion on Raw, champion on SmackDown, and then the tag team titles. So it's only like you can only push them, but so far.
It's only 4 people you can push, or 4 like champions you can have, and then you have the NXT.
4, right? Yeah, I was thinking about NXT. Yeah,
well,
but no, like,
aren't they introduced? They just introduced. I haven't watched NXT in a minute, but didn't they recently introduce like the women's North American title?
I think so. I was gonna say that. I think they did on NXT. They needed, but it's basically gonna be defended on NXT. It's not really gonna come to the mainstream.
Yeah, NXT Women's North American Championship.
Who has it right now?
Oh, it's going to be decided at WWE Battleground, which they're having at the. This is an interesting thing. WWE is hosting a show at the UFC Apex, which is like a very small, very intimate arena.
Yeah, nah. Can we have a speed championship?
That's speed. That would have been great in the 90s and the 80s. Would have done, bro. Bro, you know how many times, like, bro, that's been that championship would have got the speed championship in the 80s. Could you imagine that? Hulk Hogan,
Lord.
I'm a speed champion, brother.
Well, you know, brother, back when I was in WWE, I actually suggested the speed title to Vince McMahon. He said, "No, brother, you've done so much for wrestling, you can't do that."
Brother, before every WrestleMania, Jack, I won a speed championship, dude.
Well, you know, when Michael Hickenbottom came into the ring, he asked me what his name should be. I said Shawn Michaels, and they ran with it.
This man is like, bro, someone give that man an award for the lying. Like,
oh my God, he's horrible.
I love. I don't care. I mean, like, no, obviously I don't love Hulk Hogan. Like, profound racist, but profound. Profound racist. But like, goddamn, he is so detached from reality. It's
dude, that Triple H thing really got me though.
Bro, he's like, I was supposed to be Triple H.
Oh God.
Bro said it was gonna be me, dude.
Oh, and did you hear the most recent one when with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes?
What did he say? What did he
said, "Yeah, brother. When I found out that Roman was gonna break my record, I went down there, brother, and I talked to them and I said, hey, Cody should get the belt."
What a fucking mark! What a geek! Like
what?
Oh, yo, wait, no! Did you hear Rikishi's diss on Hogan?
No, Lord, no.
All right, I don't care. I don't care if this episode ever gets flagged or whatever. We're doing it. You need to hear this, bro. Okay, all right. There's so much context. This dropped for no reason. The same time the Kendrick Drake shit was happening, Rikishi just said, "Oh, fuck it, brother. I'm gonna drop this diss on Hogan." Trevor, just prepare yourself.
Oh Lord.
Because you don't bring that animal Hulk Hogan for no reason. Because I don't know the guy, I never met the guy. I think I should arrest him at that time. But back him again now. Mr. Hogan, you are big. But remember,
gentlemen, Fred Blassie, I'm sorry, gentlemen.
For those of you who are not aware, that is the Iron Sheik.
I thought it was the Iron Sheik. Okay.
Bro sampled the Iron Sheik roasting Hulk Hogan. All right, let's get back into it.
I should arrest him at that time. But back him again now. Mr. Hogan, you are big. But remember,
gentlemen, Fred Blassie, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I apologize. We're out of time.
Jabronis wanna dance in my square circle. Had to do it for Cheeky, baby. We passed virtue. Just one is for Mark saying that man hurt you. We know the family matters, but I ain't Urkel. This is a shoot, boy. I ain't trying to work.
Ayo, we know the family matters, but I ain't Urkel.
That was a bar though. That was a bar.
bro, and you know what's wild? Family Matters came out the night before, bro.
That's hilarious.
Dropping beats.
We know the family matters, but I ain't Urkel. This is a shoot, boy. I ain't trying to work you. Gotta feed the truth. Those vitamins ain't working. This ain't the dungeon of doom. So before you rip your shirt, might wanna put your ear to this verse. Spoken from the soul tip. I brutalize ya. What you see behind the mask is two evil eyes. A long ponytail, an unstoppable force. Prepare to build the no shell is the only cell. Even better than the bad man. I finish you in the clutch, and I'm crazy like Bob Backlash. Bring you to the terror dome. Clock you like a metronome. This is no match. I'll call the spot and we going out of something don't dance. I just give you these hands. Now let's see if you.
The Sultan don't dance.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not bad.
Bro, he said, you ain't talking to Rikishi right now. You talk to the Sultan. Insulting don't dance. I just give you these hands.
Pop you like a metronome. This is no match. I'll call the spot. And we going out of something, don't dance. I just give you these hands. Now let's see if you can drop the leg. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Lean back. Now the something don't dance. I just give you these hands. Now let's see if you can drop the leg. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Lean back. You took a moment from your coat and try to give heat to the cameraman. Pose for the photo. Always backstage with your politicking and don't ever give the rub. You the worst for business. Every time you wanted to go, that ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Whoa. What did he say?
That was a lot. That was a lot.
Wait,
that was a lot.
hold up. Never give the rub. What?
Every time you wanted to go, that ain't gonna be yo. Always backstage with your politicking and don't ever give the rub. You the worst for business. Every time you
Don't ever give
Don't
the
ever
rub.
give the rub. You the worst flipping? Is that what it?
That's what he said. He said flipping. Hold up. Is there like a genius? Yo, is there like a genius?
I can't believe we've gotten to the point where we're breaking down bars from Rikishi.
I'm so glad we were able to like work in a rap today on this show of all shows. Hold up, wait.
OT Graps always evolving.
wanted to go, that ain't gonna work for me, brother. Creative control. Half the words getting out with all the lies you told. I thought you knew best, like the reality show. Now what you gonna do when we coming for you? Bunch of maniacs running my crew, and we ain't jobbing for you. You can choose how to finish the night. You want a finger poke of doom or a Samoan spike? Good night. You was talking green.
You want a finger poke of doom or a Samoan spike?
Good night. Hey, yo, can we just honestly like sit here for a second and understand that Rikishi is actually dropping bars? He's really not doing that bad. Like, I know it's a wrestler rapping, whatever, but it's not bad actually.
Nah, bro, this is heat. I don't care what anyone says. This is heat.
He's not bad. He's actually dropping some bars.
He's already doing better than Drake.
Easy with the mics on, bitter snake. That's why you called your arms python. Had to jump ship when they.
Bitter snake. That's why you call your arms pythons.
Wow.
Got too thick. I ain't even get a chance to get your championship. Now if something don't dance, I just give you these hands. Now let's see if you can drop the leg. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Lean back. Now if something don't dance, I just give you these hands. Now let's see if you can drop the leg. Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Lean back. Yo.
That's
R.I.P. to the legend. The one and only. Iron Sheik, baby. So tight.
And I love that he used Iron Sheik recording too.
Bruh. We still got like 20 seconds. Hold up. Oh my god, that is.
All right, Hulk Hogan, you have 24 hours to respond.
No, I don't want to hear Hulk Hogan respond.
I mean, you have connections. You helped Slash get famous, right?
He did not say that, did he? Did he say that? Please tell me.
He did absolutely say that.
This fucking liar, like this. What a geek!
Didn't he say he was lead guitarist for like some band?
Hold up. Hulk Hogan list of. Oh man, it's the first thing. The first, okay, 23 most outrageous lies of Hulk Hogan. This is from 2023. Number 23, he was with Kerry Von Erich before his death. Wow.
Yep.
Number 22, Mike Tyson was too scared to face him in a boxing match. 21, he was supposed to be the face of the George Foreman Grill.
Oh, I've heard that one before too. Yeah,
he said that on Hogan Knows Best on his.
Yeah, he did.
Show.
He said it like a bunch of times too. And Brian Knobs just got tired of hearing it.
He once fought Pride Fighters. That's like a rival UFC company.
Yeah.
He wanted to turn heel in 1990. He definitely did not. What else we got? WWE merchandising was his idea. No, it wasn't. No. He see Hulk Hogan's like, oh brother, this capitalist company Jack doesn't know how to market, dude.
I mean, he did come with Pasta Mania.
He got to make a wait. What? He got a Make-A-Wish kid to a show he wasn't on. Hogan has done charity work, but bragging about your charity stuff doesn't undermine it a bit. Among Hogan's tales is how he was in the United Kingdom before SummerSlam 1992, meeting a Make-A-Wish kid and making sure he had a front row seat to the show. Sounds great, except Hogan wasn't in England, wasn't at SummerSlam 1992, and was not even working for WWE at the time.
Actually, no, he wasn't. That's why it's funny.
Well, this one might not be a lie, because this one tracks. Apparently, according to Hogan, he wrote all of his movie scripts.
I mean, someone idiotic had to write his movie scripts.
You'll never get this next one.
I'm pretty sure I won't.
Hulk Hogan claims that he could have played for the Yankees if he wanted to. Trevor, starting first baseman for the New York Yankees.
Racist. I mean, Hulk Hogan.
He's American made.
Hey, brother.
That would honestly do that.
Can he get that close to black people though? Sorry, too soon.
Number 13, The Undertaker almost broke his neck. This was Tuesday in Texas.
Yeah.
He claims that Taker did a tombstone. And so Taker does a tombstone on him, and Hulk Hogan goes to the back. Yeah, dude, almost broke my neck, Jack. And he to this day claims that. Watch the video back. Hulk Hogan's face is very comfortably in the Undertaker's crotch.
It is.
It's like a foot off the ground.
Undertaker did it perfectly. I mean, just because he didn't sell it doesn't mean he broke his neck.
He claims to be the first one in WWE to praise the work of Kevin Owens. This one's my favorite one. Hulk Hogan claims to have wrestled 400 days in 1 year.
I remember that one.
Watching that.
I remember that. And sir, I want to know how. Are you that great that you created extra month?
Well, let me tell you something, dude. Me and Doc Brown, who took the DeLorean, and I took that thing. I put it up to 88 miles an hour, dude. I pushed it, Jack, and I lifted it up over my head just like I did the giant in the Silver Dome, dude. 93,000 strong, brother.
Can you imagine this? Can you imagine the interviewer listening to this? Yes. Hold on a second. This guy's full of shit. Yes. How can you wrestle 400 days in a year that has 365?
I will say this. This next one, I believe. He claims to have... Well, actually, no, I don't believe. He claims to have lost hundreds of millions of dollars. And
I kind of believe that.
I mean, I don't think he's made hundreds of millions of dollars, but I believe.
Well, true.
I totally believe he's lost millions of dollars.
I believe he's going bankrupt at least once, if not more than that.
That was the truest thing. He claims to have outdrank comedian John Belushi, after WrestleMania 2.
Okay. Okay. I'm not even going to say it. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it alone.
Apparently, John Belushi wasn't even in the area, so.
No, he wasn't.
He claims to have broken his ribs at WrestleMania 18, and that was a lie, because he wrestled very shortly later. He claimed that Elvis was a Hulkamaniac, Trevor.
I've heard this. Heard this. Didn't Elvis die before he was...
Hulkamania, right, at its earliest stage,
was what, late 70s, early 80s?
1985 is
okay.
That's that's before anyone even said Hulkamania.
And that's pushing it though.
That's if we're Hulkamania didn't start to 87 probably.
Yeah,
86, 87.
Yeah, because I remember Hulkamania being a real thing 89, 90.
Elvis died in 1977. So
I know he died a few years after my brother was
So
born.
look, I remember, dude. Elvis, brother, he was with Doc Brown, and he took that DeLorean, and he rocked it to 88 miles an hour, dude. And he came, and he's just to see Hulk Hogan in 1980. Yo, okay, we're almost done here.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
He claimed that his fight with Macho Man Randy Savage on Saturday night's main event was real.
I've heard that before.
Trevor.
I've heard that before.
Trevor.
Now, do I believe it? No. But I've heard it before.
Trevor, this man, it was a work. It was an angle.
Yeah, like I said, do I believe it? Absolutely not. But I've heard it before.
This next one just says his recollection of the Montreal Screwjob. I need to hear this.
No.
All right. It says, although Hulk Hogan was long gone from WWE in 1997, everyone in the world of pro wrestling knew of, or at least had heard about, the events that transpired that would famously be known as the Montreal Screwjob. In an interview with the Australian radio, blah, 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 he said, quote, well, Bret Hart, brother, was supposed to lose to Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, Jack, and whatever the hell it was. He didn't even know it was Survivor Series. 16, 17, I don't know, dude. Where all the fans were chanting, Bret screwed Bret. Bret told Vince McMahon, I'm not losing to Shawn Michaels in Canada, and Shawn Michaels went out there and pulled a fast one on Bret Hart and held him down and pinned him. And Bret... Okay, wait. Trevor, no. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna read this seriously. So, according to Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart told Vince McMahon, I'm not losing to Shawn Michaels in Canada, and Shawn Michaels went out there and pulled a fast one on Bret Hart, held him down, and pinned him, and Bret couldn't do anything about it. And the so-called excellence of execution, who was supposed to be the greatest wrestler of all time, little teeny Shawn Michaels, held him down and embarrassed him, though. Bret was being a horse's ass, saying he wouldn't lose to Shawn, and Shawn pinned him anyway. My good friend.
Good water.
You wish there wasn't water in there, or you wish there was something else in there right now. I know. We're
Yes, 100%.
Number 4, Andre the Giant weighed 600 plus pounds at WrestleMania 3. I mean, like, look, adjusted for inflation, this is probably one of the truer things on there.
I was going to say that might be close to being true, actually.
Nice. Give or take 120 pounds.
But I only think he clocked that at like 5.
I think 5 was even like, I think like 450 is probably like
yeah.
Oh, this is the one that was chronicled when Hogan like famously lied in that Andre the Giant documentary when he said that the entire WrestleMania 3 match with Andre was a last minute call by Andre.
Yeah. I do remember that, and that was proven to be a lie.
Bro says, like, it's like, I didn't know, Jack, what was gonna happen out there, dude. Bro, like the fuck. He's like, Andre came up to me in the ring, brother, and he just goes, Slam. Like, all right, we're almost done. Oh, here's your favorite one, Trevor. He could have been in Metallica.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, this is a lame number 1. He didn't know The Rock and Steve Austin would come out at WrestleMania 30. Okay, look, knowing Hulk Hogan, he genuinely probably believed that he was the only one.
Now I'm the only one.
Jermaine in the chat says, good news. Good news, guys. You guys continue to deliver and truly inspire me to start my own channel. Hell yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Start that channel up. We'll promote that SOB.
Hell.
We'll have
come on the show. If once you get it started, come on, dude.
Let's get it started. Hi. Yeah, Trevor.
Is it going to be wrestling based or?
It's going to be all about Hulk Hogan.
The greatest wrestler ever lived. And he created things that no one else did.
Trevor, can you do a Rock impression?
I'm going to be honest. I would attempt this, and I could probably do it well if I was feeling a little better.
It's okay, Ryan. I will give you one. Hold up.
You gotta take the glasses off of this. Can you do the eyebrow? There you go. There you go.
Booker, do you know what 2 + 2 is? Yes. What is it? Thomas Jefferson, sucker.
That was one of my favorite things, The Rock. Thomas Jefferson, sucker.
Bobby, it doesn't matter what your name is.
I used to do a really good Rock impersonation when I was in high school. I could probably still do it now, but like I said, I'm not physically feeling the best.
Yeah, Ryan also wants a Stone Cold. I'll give it to him. Cause
promise you'll get impressions from me later. I promise.
Well, goddamn, son, the show's almost over. I'll get me a beer, a whiskey,
2 beers,
tequila, milk. Hell no. Oh man, we got Liam in the chat saying, "I've seen Joe Hendry versus Drew Galloway live, so I'm winning." Yeah, you are winning. That sounds like a fantastic
I bet
match.
you that was a great match. Oh, I bet you that was a great match.
What are your thoughts on CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam?
He's hurt right now, isn't he? Drew's hurt? Oh, is that a work?
They'll come back. They're both kind of like just... Drew is kind of like... He's banged up a bit, but I think they'll be back by SummerSlam. That is the match.
What's the word on Seth Rollins? I know he messed up his knee again, didn't he?
Yeah, he messed up his knee at Mania, but like I think the prognosis is decent for him. He was at the Kentucky Derby this past weekend, and he was walking.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw the
I think hopefully he'll be back by SummerSlam.
Hopefully.
Well, hopefully we never have to talk about Hulk Hogan's lives ever again. That was wild.
That was fun though.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
You know what? I like the shows that we're doing like this or whatever. You know what I thought might be a good idea? And I'm going to say it in front of everyone because we should like react to like outlandish wrestling videos.
We should. Oh God, I don't know if we. Oh dear, could you imagine, bro? Honestly, I want to do that actually. Like that sounds like a lot of fun, but like we definitely have to vet some of those videos.
Yeah, we have to look at it first. I mean, it's something we will talk about later, but I think that's a good idea.
I'm down for it. Let's.
You know what? Put a poll up to see how many people want to see that. Actually,
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's go.
Oh man. Well, Trevor, we're heading down to the home stretch of this show. What are you watching lately?
I've been watching a lot of Shameless, actually.
What's that?
Have you never seen Shameless?
Mm-mm.
Shameless was a show that ran on Showtime. It was actually, if I'm not mistaken, a British show originally, but it was about pretty much a family in Chicago that they were low middle class, and they had to make ends meet. They had the family was dysfunctional. The father was alcoholic. He was played by William H. Macy. It's actually really, if you've never watched it, it's some of the episodes are kind of depressing, but it's also so outlandish. It's funny. So if you've never seen it, definitely check it out. It's they have it on Netflix. They have the complete series on Netflix right now. Also, I don't know if you know this. I love comedy. Comedy is one of my favorite things. I've actually done stand-up before, so I watch a lot of comedic shows. One of the shows I'm watching now is a British show called Mrs. Brown and the Boys, Mrs. Brown Boys, and it's absolutely hilarious.
A brown boy, me.
Me too. So that is absolutely hilarious. If you like British comedy, please check it out.
If you love camp, that's the show for you, people. Um, I've been, you know what I've been on. I've been looking for my next show. I'm kind of like, I need something to watch basically until the next season of The Boys starts to drop.
Wait, it's coming out soon, isn't it?
It's like sometime in June. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, hold up,
And-
wait. Oh, wait. I'm thinking about this now. We got The Boys dropping in June.
Also,
right?
you definitely need to check if you have not watched X-Men 97. Please check it out.
I need
If
to
you're
check
a
it out.
fan of Marvel and a fan of the old X-Men show, please watch it. It is amazing.
Wait, hold up, Trevor.
What do we find? We found something good?
Oh, this summer's gonna be lit, Trevor. June 13th, we get the premiere of the latest season of The Boys.
Bet.
June 16th, we get the season premiere of House of the Dragon.
Ooh, that's right. It is. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
You almost saw Omer jump out of his seat.
Ooh. You witnessed it. I felt bad on something. My foot is in a lot of pain, but oof. We're getting The Boys, we're getting dragons, we're getting superheroes. Let's go.
Nah.
Oh man, and hold up, wait. We got one more thing, Trevor. When is it coming out? Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh, that's dropping July or August.
Come on, be in June.
Or is that in June as well?
Be in June. July 26th.
I thought so. I thought it was July. Yeah,
It's gonna be a fun summer.
Oh, and guys, I am going to my first WWE event in like 5 years. In August, I'm going to SmackDown.
Oh God, have fun.
I'm gonna try. It's gonna be terrible,
bro. I just can't with WWE. WWE tickets are way too expensive.
They are. The only reason I'm going is because it's a birthday gift thing, and
And you were like, damn. Well, okay. That's like if someone like gifted you like oh, I heard you like football. Here, here's some Arena Football League tickets.
No, here's the thing though. Like I used to go to WWE events, but like again back then they were a lot cheaper. I'm more of an indie guy, like you know that, and Lord AEW and stuff like that. I'll go to an NXT event if it was ever available, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. Whatever.
It's gonna be
fun.
And
sir, what are you watching?
Ooh. When am I watching? A lot of YouTube.
Yes, I do put some stuff in that too. Some YouTube in there as well.
I be watching like a lot of video essays lately. I'm in my political. I'm back in my political zone right now. So
I watch a lot of like news stories, like kind of like true crime, but like by a guy named Ray William Johnson. He is really good. He's also the mind behind the music group, animated music group, Your Favorite Martian. He's absolutely hilarious, and he's very pointed with his articles. Please check him out. Shout out to Ray William Johnson. He's really good.
Shout out to him. All right. Well, Trevor. I think we're at that point of the show. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, not really to talk about, but I am an advocate. I've always said this, and you are as well. Recently, I won't get too in it, but recently the world lost a very good soul over something that could have been prevented. So guys, if you have like PTSD, any type of problem, like really just talk to someone. Like definitely, like it is males, we feel by society or we're raised that way that we can't talk to anyone. But there are people out there for us. There are people out there to talk to us and to help us get through the trials and tribulations that come with being a male, especially a male of color. And this isn't just for males. This is just for people in general. But the particular subject I'm talking about was a male, and I want to just put that out there, dude. Like if you look as statistics, a word I can't say, um, a lot of men of color and men in general, um, unfortunately, take their own lives because they feel like there's no other option because the weight of the world is unfortunately on the back of a lot of these men. If you feel that way, hell, like, dude, my YouTube page is right here. Reach out. Just talk to me. My ex is right here. Reach out. Like, talk to us. We are willing to talk. I have no problem with talking to you. Just give us a holler. Give someone a holler because it's a lot better than the alternative.
Well said. Definitely well said. And like obviously like there's always resources out there. NAMI, which is like the National Alliance for Mental.
They're really good. They've done a lot of good work. There was an organization that I think is still around when I was in high school called 100 Black Men that does a lot of work with the youth and older men as well. It's just pretty much like a dinner or a conference. They sit down and they talk to these young men and get words out to them. So there are lots of places to reach out.
For sure. And I think like obviously, I mean there's a lot going on, right? Like always, constantly,
Absolutely.
life happens. Like we all know like there's like horrible stuff going on all across the world. That like sometimes feels inescapable. But important thing is to always ground yourself in, relationships that are meaningful, friendships, family, whatever it is. And like honestly, like you and I have talked about it, like wrestling for us is like, like it's a very fun thing. It's a distraction. It's therapeutic. Hell yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So you got to get that on a shirt. It's like, I'm only here for therapy. Or I don't know. What's that? The Marshawn Lynch. I'm only here so I don't get fined. But I really do appreciate you sharing that, Trevor. Like on the real. Like it's an important message people need to hear.
Yeah, I mean it's the ugliness of life that you don't really want to talk about, but it needs to be talked about. You see people on YouTube and everything talk about shit that don't matter, like how fast you can clap your butt or some dumb other shit. Like, use your platform for whatever you want to use your platform for. But at the end of the day, if you can't save a life or make a difference, then don't use it.
Well said. Well, in that vein, reach out to someone, go to NAMI, go to 100 Black Men, whatever resources are available, obviously, hit them up and take care of yourselves, as Trevor always likes to say.
Absolutely.
But until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.
Love those afar and hug those close. And again, like Omer said, take care of yourself. Have a good week. Do something fun. Go outside. It's a beautiful time of the year. Enjoy yourselves.
And go watch Blue Cane beat Matt Cardona's ass. We'll see you next time.